Hello, good day to one and all. I am going to recite and explain the lovely poem The Song of India by V K Gokak. The poem, The Song of India, was written by a well-known poet of Kannada literature, Sri Vinayaka Krishna Gokak, a scholar of English and Kannada literature. He was the fifth poet to be honored with the Jnanapita Award in 1990 for his epic Bharata Sindhu Rashmi that deals with Vedic age. His pen name is Vinayaka. He also received the Padma Award and Sahitya Academy Award. In the poem, The Song of India, V K Gokak proclaims that the time has come to establish the new ideals. The poem is in the form of a dialogue or conversation between the poet and our mother India. Let me read and comprehend the poem. What song shall I sing of you, my mother? I asked. Shall I sing of the Himalayas with their snow-bound peaks? Of the three seas that wash your palms? Shall I sing of your clear Ran with its pure gold streaks? Explanation of the above lines. The poet V K Gokak in the poem asked Mother India what aspects of his country he should glorify through the song. The poet asked his mother whether he should sing about the beautiful Himalayas, the snow-covered peaks, or the three great seas, Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea, and the Indian Ocean, which washes her feet. Or he should sing about the beautiful morning rays with its golden touch of nature. Let me continue reading the poem. Said the mother, imperturbable calm, sing of the beggar and the leper that swarm my streets, sing of the filth and the dirt that foul my sylvan retreats. Sylvan retreats in Kannada, Ekanta Sthala. Explanation. For this, the mother answered calmly and asked to sing about the beggar and the leper who crowd the streets or sing the song of impure or dirty places that pollute the deep woods. Here the poet wants to tell about the positive sides of India, but Mother India wants to hear about the problems faced in India. The poet ignored the mother's request. Let me continue reading the poem. What song shall I sing of you, my mother? I asked. Shall I sing of your rock-cut temples, epics in stone, of your children that died to call you their own, their very own, of the seers and prophets that hewed the straight path for the man that pilgrims alone? Meaning of the word epics. Epics are long poems that narrate the deeds and adventures of heroic people or past history of the nation. Explanation of the above lines. Again the poet asked mother about the topic of the song. He asked her if he can sing about the rock-cut temples which are epics in stone, carved by her children, and the places for pilgrims, or sing of her own children who are famous prophets or legends who gave great messages or valuable lessons to the society. The poet called temples as epics in stone because each temple in India has a story to tell in the form of sculptures. Continuing reciting of the poem, said the mother in indignant words that beat into my ears like a gong, that flew about me a pitiful thing like great white birds. Sing of the millions that toil, sing of the wrinkled face, indexing ignorance, sing of the helpless child born in a bleak dark home. Explanation of the above lines. The mother, hearing these words, was upset and spoke in a thunderous voice that hit the poet's ears like a gong. The sound flew around him like great white birds as he was not able to explain her anger. The mother angrily said, She wanted him to sing about millions of people who toiled, people who worked hard for their own country. Then she asked him to sing of the old experienced people, sing of the ignorant people, helpless people or orphans who were weak and lived in dark homes. Now I'll continue to read the poem. Nervous, I yet would ask, deeming it my task, what song shall I sing of you, my mother? What song? Shall I sing of the dam and the lake, of steel mills, the shipbuilding yard, of the men that work hard to technologize, to put you on the page of the atomic age? These words of the mother made the poet nervous, and he had no courage to command. Yet he asked her as his duty, what song should he sing for the mother? The poet changed the topic from the natural beauty of India to man-made inventions, praising the efforts of great men. So he said that he would like to sing about the dams and the lakes, industrial progress, or shipbuilding yard, or new technologies. Here the poet wanted to showcase the efforts of hard-working people who tried to develop India and are the pride of our country. Reading of the poem. Said the mother, of these you may sing, but sing also of the strikes, early and late, of iron men that come in their wake, of class war and its correlate. Here the poet by class war means caste system. Explanation. The mother rejected and said, you can't sing about this. What did the mother say? She put him a condition and says, you can sing, but you should also sing about important strikes that took place. And she also wanted to hear about brave men and their goals, achievements, and people who sacrificed their lives for the country, and about class wars which widened the gap between the rich and the poor. Querulous, I said, is there no song that I can sing of you, heart whole unalloyed? A song bathed in the stainless blue, unwavering in the void. The poet now in a complaining tone asked whether there is any song to sing for her alone with his pure heart. Continuing reading the poem. At that the mother rose, draped in blue sky. Milk-white oceans heaved round her. Their waves were the entrancing and enthroning light on which she sat and wrote the book of morrow. Her forehead opened like earth's destiny, yielding the sun god, cancelling all sorrow. It was clear dawn, like a nightmare fled the night, and the sunbeam was as the hand that saves. Explanation of the last few lines. For this, the mother stood up majestically and gave him a vision of bright future. The scene now was like a mother decorated by the blue sky. Her dress was marvelous white. Milk-white oceans covered around her. The waves of the oceans were entering that threw up light, looking like a throne on which she sat and wrote the book of morrow. Now the poem says, the poet gave solutions to the poet's questions to the book called Book of Morrow. Her forehead opened like earth's luck. The poet says, the Mother Earth's forehead opened like earth's luck. A new bright future, like a bright sun god. The sun destroys all sorrows by its powerful rays, and sorrows will flee like nightmares. The poet says, the sun's rays destroys all sorrows, and the sorrows would flee like nightmares. The sun god will protect the earth and keep the people happy. Here I would say one more thing, that nightmare represents sorrow of people, sun's rays represent helping hand that saves, Clear dawn represents a bright future and calmness. To conclude, I would like to say that the poet wants people to live happily without any discrimination by establishing new ideals as portrayed in the poem. Thank you.